Hi, thanks for joining me. I am just taking a moment to tell you how, and to tell me how, I got to this place again. And this place that I keep referring to is one of alignment, and it feels like non resistant thought. It is just a really joyful and wonderful space to be in, and I am always so grateful when I can be here and take the time to reflect and share how it feels and how it sounds, and just try and bring you into this experience a little bit so that when you feel it within yourself, you know that you're there, and you know to pause and try and stretch it out for as long as you can, because I know very well that these feelings don't last, and it's totally fine to feel something different. But when we're here and when I'm here, I just am so grateful and so enthusiastic about the sensations that I feel in my body, the thoughts that I have, and the surrounding experiences that I have that support this moment by moment. Today, it began for me in the shower, as it often does, because I think that's when, you realize that's when the fight or flight goes off and you're relaxed, and the shower is a pretty safe space to just allow the energy and the inspiration to flow. And for me, I often get what you'd call downloads of inspiration when I'm in the shower. So as soon as I got out of the shower, I fired up the computer and was able to take some time to follow through on some of the thoughts that I was having in relation to the writing that I've been doing. And it's, again, so exciting when that inspiration strikes and I have the time to just fully dive into it, because it doesn't last long. And when I'm able to write it down in the moment, it can build on itself and build on itself. And so much clarity comes to me, and so much insight comes to me. And I live for those moments. They're the most exciting parts of my day, of my week. And I mean, thinking about it now, I can't even quite recall exactly what the clarity was that I had, but I know they were so vital in the moment, and I'm grateful that I got some time to sit with them and put them into letters and words on the screen. I went to make dinner after that, and even during that time, there was more insight and more clarity coming to me about other things that I've been thinking, and so I was able to write those down and capture those in my notes and in my notebook and my journal. And my intention tonight was always to go grocery shopping, and given the situation that we are all surviving through, it's not very often that I leave the house anymore. But an interesting thing that I learned about myself this week in relation to my personality type, and that is the INFJ, the Myers-Briggs personality type, is that I totally thrive when people take a genuine interest in me. This isn't something that I've found to happen very often, and so I've been reflecting on this over the past week, and I can honestly think of the times when people that I care for have taken that genuine interest in me and getting to know me, and they are really curious about who I am and why I am the way that I am. And those are the people that I find I'm most attracted to. Obviously, that's one of the great reasons that I married my husband, is because he continually tries to understand who I am and figure me out and appreciates me in that way. And it occurred to me in terms of going out tonight and expressing myself in a way that is more authentically me. If I dress in a way that is authentically who I am, it takes away some of that mystery, or it maybe heightens some of that mystery, because I'm not hiding behind the clothes that I'm wearing, and I'm expressing myself in a way that is more open and more honest to who I truly am. And so it gives me the opportunity to interact with people, whether I talk to them or whether they just see me, for them to authentically know me, and within that they're able to come to the conclusions about me that I would like them to have, as opposed to before, when people might look at me and I was hiding behind the clothes that I was wearing, they'd assume something about me that wasn't necessarily true. Hopefully that makes sense what I'm saying. But anyways, it was a really big insight for me to be able to realize how I dress and how I present myself when I'm out in the world can be such a fundamental part of being seen as the person that I am, and how important that is to me and my personality. The other really interesting thing about going to the grocery store tonight was that I recognize I'm always in a rush, and I can continually just remind myself tonight, like, to slow down. I'm not in a hurry. There's no urgency, and there is no time shortage. I don't have that lack mentality and time shortage that I think I've always had. There's always something pushing me forward to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing, when I should really just be slowing down and appreciating the now, the moment, the time that it is. I mean, I can almost sense and hear the dialogue in the back of my mind, sort of like projecting ahead to, I need to get home and put the groceries in the house, but I don't. I can take this time right now to have this reflection and this conversation and appreciate the sound of the waves and the sound of the wind, and see the little glow of moonlight behind the clouds and the glow of the city lights across the water. So reflecting on time shortageness is a really important next step for me. The other valuable opportunity that is presenting itself in this moment when I feel this alignment is to remember now. Now is the time to ask myself, what is the next most aligned action that I can take? What is the next most aligned action that I can take? And it is in these moments when I'm feeling aligned, and when I'm feeling good, when I'm feeling joyful, when I'm feeling blissful, that I want to be asking these questions, because the insights will come to me, and step by step, slowly, I am going to figure out how to become more aligned and take the steps that I need to take in order to follow my purpose and figure out what the purpose is for me in this lifetime. I know, and I've been getting so much feedback, that just getting into this aligned place and being here and sharing it is really my purpose, and I want to explore that so much more, and I want to know more about that. And so here I am in this aligned place, asking, what is the next most aligned action that I can take? I hope that the energy that I'm feeling now is coming through to you, because I am so honored to be able to share it, and it feels like such a gift to be able to get into this place time and time again. And I love that me being here is a moment that we can share together. Even if I'm sitting in my car completely alone, I appreciate that I'm going to listen to this when I'm not feeling as blissful, and other people were going to listen to this when they're feeling something else and searching for something. And I hope that something comes across in my words that they can reach for in order to get to this place for them time and time again. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. And again, I look forward to doing it next time, because there'll be a next time. Love to you all. Bye.